Good afternoon and happy Tuesday, groovy citizens of Earth. So, y'all, let me tell you something. I don't know what is going on, but it seems like my days are off for some strange reason. I woke up this morning and I remember thinking, God, I forgot to put the trash out. And I missed trash day. Well, come find out I didn't miss trash day, and the trash did go out yesterday. So, I don't know why I forgot that, but I did. So, anywho, and then I was thinking, Lord, I have a meeting, and I didn't type the notes up from last month's meeting, and tomorrow is the 1st, and I'm not prepared, which tomorrow is the 1st. However, it is not the first Thursday of the month. So, I'm headed to my sister's house real quick because I have to do something, and then I'm going to get back home and get the notes typed up so I can send them off to Reverend Wood, and we'll be ready for our meeting on Thursday. They put their little voice just for a split second said, "Oh, Michelle, you got another day, girl. Go on and do them notes tomorrow." But then the other little voice said, "Nope, get it done today. That way it's done and over with." Because guess what, y'all? Thursday, I believe it's going to get up to the 60s. It's going to be nice and sunny outside. So I'm going to help my mom get the lights, the Christmas lights out in the yard. And we have a whole system, so it doesn't take as long anymore. So I start by stringing the lights on the fence. And then the end of those lights, wrap them around the pine tree in the yard. And then start connecting the deer across the front of the yard. And there's a Christmas tree in the middle with this, I think it's a 2-box. It's like two gift boxes that light up. They go, and it's all wire framing, so I love that, not the mesh. Although the mesh is nice too, but it just goes with the rest of the decor. And then I put the netting lights on the bush by the driveway and attach the other lights going across, and those just drape over top of the azalea bushes on both sides of the house. And then we're done. And you know what, we added something else last year. I think some little mini Christmas trees, I believe so, in front of the flower bed. But I think we did. So anyway, I'll get that up Thursday. Not that I'm going to turn the lights on just yet. Okay, give me a moment. But we'll probably start cutting the lights on this weekend. But anyway, when you have these nice days, y'all better take advantage of it and get done what you can get done. So anyway, y'all, let me tell you, I had a whole topic prepared for today. But as I was thinking about it, I said, you know what? Today is the 30th of November. So I am going to talk about that topic probably tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then Friday. So don't hold me to that. But anyway, I wanted to talk about today that today is several things, okay? Today is the 30th of November, okay? That's number one. It's the last day in the month of November, but it's also the last day in the second quarter. I'm sorry, the last day in the second month of the fourth quarter. So it's a lot going on today. And I really wanted to talk to you all today about making sure that you start December the 1st off on a strong note. Because December is the third month in the fourth quarter, which is also the last month in 2021. And I want you all to have an amazing, productive month. Do you hear what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure you've had great months all year long. Some people have had some rough months, but I really want you guys to have an amazing month. So that's why I want you to start thinking today about starting next month off on a powerful note, so that you can end the year on a strong note. I don't know about you all, but I'm all for, well, I'm all for having a great year, period. But I'm really all for starting the year off on a great note and ending it on a great note. Excuse me, y'all, my sinuses are draining. And so far, so good, honey, because everything is just panning out for me. And I couldn't be happier. So yesterday, well, actually, I started the process over the weekend, but I had some wax left. So I finished making another jar of wax melts, these cute little bears. And unfortunately, I can't tell you the fragrances because I don't remember off the top of my head, but I did a jar of the cute little bears, but I also did one with these different gemstones. And so I'm so excited, because this month I have a couple of candle orders that I need to get on top of and get those done sooner rather than later. Over last weekend, y'all, let me tell you, I'm super excited because I recorded all 12 of my podcasts for next month, because as you know, if you've been following me for a while, then you know I do 12 days of Christmas. And so I decided that I wanted to do something different this year, since the Anchor platform, which houses my podcast, allows you to upload videos. Now, for whatever reason, I don't know why, and I'm not going to stress it out, I was not able to upload the videos that I did for YouTube, because I always put them on my YouTube channel, but I was not able to upload them to the Anchor platform. I said, well, you know what, Michelle, we're not even going to stress that. We are not going to stress it. So I went on, recorded all 12 of the videos for the 12 days of Christmas, but I also recorded all 12 podcasts for my podcast. So depending on how you view my content, you'll either you'll hear it on Anchor, or you'll see it on YouTube, or you can do both. Doesn't matter to me. So yeah, so I'm super excited about that, you guys. That is done and over with. I'll be doing 2 interviews for the month of December, so I'm really excited about that as well. One of them, I haven't actually talked to this individual, so I'm hoping he feels up to it, because I know he just lost his dad recently, but I would like to interview him for the month, because here's the thing. I decided that, you know what, I'm going to take some time off. I really am. I'm going to take some time off. So, like I said, the 12 days of Christmas will run from December the 13th through the 24th. So, I will do 2 podcasts, I believe, for the month of December. And then that'll be it. And I have time to start planning for January. And for my car conversations, well, I'm just in the car chit-chatting. So, that's not a problem. So, anyway, let's get back to why I wanted to do today's vlog, because I didn't vlog yesterday, but I wanted to vlog today because I want you all to really start putting pen to paper. And y'all know I'm big on journaling. I just am. And so I really want you to put pen to paper, and I want you to start thinking about how you want to start your year off. I want you to start thinking about you can start thinking about the things you want to accomplish. Well, let's start here. Start thinking about the things that you said you were going to do in January that, for whatever reason, doesn't matter. I'm not here to judge, because life happens to all of us. But for whatever reason, you didn't get a chance to get to those things. So I want you to start thinking about what is it that you said you wanted to get done at the beginning of the year that you did not get a chance to get to. And then I want you to go ahead and write that down and come up with a plan for how you're going to make that happen. Okay, I really, and it doesn't even have to be a whole lot, because you may come up with a list of 10, 15, 20 things, and you may or may not be able to get all of those things done, and that's fine. But come up with at least the top 3. Let's do that. Let's come up with the top 3 things that you said you wanted to accomplish and you didn't get to them, but now you have a chance to get to them and complete them, and then make a conscious effort to actually complete them. Can y'all do that for me? Can you do that for me? I would greatly appreciate it. And then also start to think about what is it that you want to accomplish in the first quarter of the new year. Now, I know you're thinking, well, Michelle, it's not even December the 1st yet. Well, it will be tomorrow. So why do I have to start worrying about the first quarter of next year? Well, let me tell you why. Because I'm one of these people, I think ahead. I don't want to wait till January and then think about, okay, now this car needs to stay on this side of the road, because I will snatch her and them thick glasses off her face if she hits my stuff. I can't stand people that come around corners on the wrong side of the road. Lord help me. But anyway, I digress. What was I saying? Oh, because what I don't want you to do is wait until you get to the 11th hour and then you're trying to figure out how to get things done or what is it that you want to do. I start thinking ahead. Now, I'm not saying that you have to do what I do, but I'm just, giving you some great advice on not waiting until the last minute. You best believe I have 2 planners for next year, but you best believe that I'm going to have my stuff mapped out that I want to accomplish in the first quarter of next year. Or I should say things that I want to accomplish by quarter. Let me just say that for next year, because I don't want to wait until the last minute. I don't like waiting until the last minute. Now, if you do, that's great. I'm not knocking you. Trust me, I don't judge anybody. But for me, I don't. I like to get stuff set up so when everybody's hollering Happy New Year, I already know what it is that I want to do, what I need to accomplish. Because what I do is I spell out what it is that I want to do, and then I break down each step of how or what I need to do to accomplish that. And even right now in my mind, I know I have a couple of projects that I need to get started on. One of which is Bonita and I had, let me take this real quick and I'm gonna let y'all be, but Bonita and I, she's one of my fellow deacons at church. We had a meeting with Reverend Wood about projects that we want to take on that we'd like to put under the church's 501c and hopefully get some grant money to accomplish those projects. Mine specifically is about helping individuals who have been incarcerated, who are now out of the system, helping them to really adapt now that they're out. Because my church offers counseling if they need that, but helping with resume writing or creating a resume. What else? Helping them find jobs. And we have an employment ministry that I would work closely with to say, hey, what openings do you all know of? And all that kind of good stuff, just because, and you may have some individuals that may not have a driver's license or even a current one, helping them to get their licenses reinstated or, whatever the case may be, just trying to help out the best way that we can. Even working with, hopefully, fingers crossed, working with some apartment complexes, helping people finding housing. For those that may be having a hard time finding housing. If they need help with the paperwork for getting public assistance, helping with that. So the list can just go on and on, but I really need to get all of those ideas on paper. So I'm just not, just feeling around in the dark trying to make things happen. So again, that's all I wanted to do, y'all. Just get on here and just chit chat with you a little bit and just encourage you to end November on a strong note, but be ready to jump into December with both feet. Have your goals already laid out and all the things that you want to accomplish. And even as we get further into the holiday season, I want you all to enjoy the month of December. And remember, December is not just about buying gifts and things like that. That's why I can't wait for you all on the 13th of December to listen to my podcast and or watch my video, because I talk about the true meaning of Christmas. It's not just buying gifts. It's not eating these big meals and all that kind of great stuff and spending time with family. That's a part of it. But I also go into what the real meaning of Christmas is, because I don't want us to lose sight of that. So you guys, that's it. That's all I have. I'm gonna run in here, do what I need to do for my sister, and come on out so I get back home and get these notes typed up. And yeah, because I don't want to be up all late, because that's something else I have to do. I need to get better with my going to bed at night, because I do my best thinking at night and coming up with stuff at night. So I do want to get into bed at a reasonable time. But I just want to say, if you're new to watching my videos, welcome, welcome, welcome. So glad to have you here. I hope you all have had a wonderful month of November. Hopefully you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I know I certainly did. And if this is not your first rodeo, welcome back. So glad to have you back. I missed you guys. So good to see you all again. And y'all know the drill. You know my spiel. I love each and every one of you. I love each and every one of you, no matter what. No matter what you accomplish or don't accomplish, I'm still going to love you. And always know that, and I say that from my heart, that I love you even when nobody else likes you. That's a check that you can always take to the bank and cash with me, because it will always be good. I want nothing but the best for each and every one of you, just like I want nothing but the best for myself. So until our next car conversation, take care.